So over this holiday season, we really did become a meme. In 2020, it's time to get rid of that. Out with the old and rotten and in with the new. Just started again, wait again. So let's see where we're at exactly. Oh shit, oh my god. Okay, so this is the heaviest I've been in 3 years. 5 months since I have turned 30, which is really making me feel like I need to get this health show on the road.
You've been using your mind and molding the energy, but what we feel in your vibration is a much stronger activation about the missing pieces than the pieces that have come into place.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Happy New Year! It is January 1st, and let me tell you, I am sick. I have a raging headache. I feel like I'm gonna throw up, and no, I'm not hungover. No, I did not go out and party last night. I just have a raging migraine on this beautiful January 1st. But you know what? It's all good. My stupid brain wants to believe that this means something about the way that my decade and my year is gonna go. And my smart brain is like, 500,000 seats. It's just a headache. It's just a day. Everything is what you make of it. And it's all about consistency and what you do consistently moving forward from here. And when you think about your life and how your life is right now, it's because you've been doing certain things consistently. Maybe you've been binge eating consistently. That's something I did. Maybe you've been isolating yourself consistently. Something that I've been doing. Maybe you have been feeding negative thoughts into your mind consistently. Something that I've been doing, And so the results of our life is about consistency. And sometimes we think we're not doing anything consistently, but we are. So just take a look at what you do consistently on a daily basis. And that's exactly why your life is where it is now. If it's a good place, that's because you've been doing good things consistently. If, there's room for improvement, if there is, I don't even want to say it's bad, because even if you're not where you want to be, there's still so much for each of us to be grateful for the most part. So I don't even want to say if you're in a bad place, it's because of what you've been doing consistently. But if you're not where you want to be, wherever you are, it's because of whatever you've been doing consistently. So today I'm thinking, oh God, so what am I going to do consistently for this next year? And I'll tell you, first off the bat, I'm hungry. It's already 2:30 p.m. I just woke up because of my raging headache, literally. Had to take meds, I had to cover the blinds, I had to do the whole thing for migraine, and it's starting to go away, it's barely there now, and the sun's not hurting my eyes or my brain. But yeah, I basically slept all day due to migraine, and now that I'm waking up, I'm hungry, and that's a big thing for me, right? Is food. So what I really wanted to do was order pizza, and I'm like, bitch, you're gonna start off the year ordering pizza? I thought we were supposed to be good, and January 1st is a great excuse to start being good and start following your goals and your resolutions. and I wanted pizza, and I'm like, okay, 2020, the cravings for pizza and bad food aren't just magically gonna go away, you know? I have to have better habits. So right now I'm gonna look for something to eat, I'm gonna clean the house, I'm gonna take care of myself, I'm gonna dye my hair, and that's how we're gonna bring in 2020. So hopefully I'll be good. Let's see how this goes. So, I gotta be real with you guys. I feel like I look like actual trash. Okay, so today I was able to start positive affirmations.
Like actual trash.
Positive affirmations.
Like actual trash.
Positive affirmations. And yet I don't want to get ready before I film these segments because 1, I'm freezing, 2, I feel like I have a ton to do, and so like taking the time to put on my makeup and all that stuff is just going to take away time from what I need to do. Yes, me and Bobo are cuddling here because it's freezing. As I may have mentioned before, we don't have heat. So this is what you're getting from us, okay? Yeah, so to be honest with you guys, I'm like really struggling to edit this episode because, as y'all know, since my camera is broken, or my camera on my phone literally just stopped working. Like, I went out to get tea with my friend and I was able to record, like walking into the tea shop, I was able to record the menu. The camera just stopped working. So there's no rhyme or reason. I didn't drop it. Nothing like that happened. Like, it just stopped working. And I tried to get support from Apple, and they basically just said that my camera, my phone just stopped recognizing the camera. And that I have to take it in for them to fix it, and they don't know how much it's gonna cost. And so I'm like, I don't really have the money to fix it right now. At least I don't think I do, because I don't know how much it's gonna cost, and I do know that I need to pay some other things, like I need to register my car, so that's why I'm like, I don't think I can afford to fix it. So first I have to register my car, then I'll see if I can afford to fix my phone. I haven't gone to register my car yet either, so that's a thing. I feel like I'm really, really good at making excuses, to the point where I don't even realize that I'm making excuses. Like, and I don't mean to say that I'm always making excuses for things. I think in general, like, there's a difference between a reason and an explanation and an excuse. Sometimes the line is very thin, but sometimes you do have valid reasons for things, you know? But I feel like I could be a lot better about certain things, could be more productive if I didn't allow myself to make excuses. For example, not wanting to put on my makeup right now and like feel actually good while filming this because it's cold. Like, I'm freezing. And that's a reason, it's valid, but it's still kind of an excuse, you know what I mean? And so I think that's something that I want to work on, is just like working through these things that seem like valid reasons, but they're still blocking me from doing what I want to do. And in that sense, it's an excuse because I'm not able to do what I want to, / maybe even need to do, you know? So really thinking about that. Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to talk about self-love and positive affirmations, something that I myself need to get better at. And what a better time to start than now. You know, I've got my self-acceptance goals, and like positive affirmations is actually going to be a big part of that. and I'm excited to see how that will change my mind. I'm also really trying to get a therapist so I can start going to therapy regularly. That has proven to be difficult. Calling to make an appointment for a psychiatric ward. That sounds really intense, but it's just looking for a therapist. I've literally been trying to schedule an appointment for months, like since July. And first they told me that they were all booked up and that they didn't have anybody available. And then I called back a few months later and they kept saying, oh, we're gonna call you back for an initial evaluation. And either they called me when I was at work or they never called me back. So I'm still just trying to make an appointment here, and now it's 2020 and I really have to prioritize this. Like, if I have to call this number every single day that they're open, I will. So that's the new level over here.
Psychiatry, how can I help you?
Hi, I'm calling to make an appointment. I've been trying to get in with a new therapist for a while now, but I just haven't been able to do the initial intake over the phone.
Okay, this is Athena, right?
Yes.
Let me look in your chart and just get caught up on it. You said you were trying to do the intake over the phone and you were waiting on that?
Yeah, yes.
Let me look at the notes real quick. Oh, I see. Look, there's a little back and forth with the person that's supposed to screen you over the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get things scheduled. Let me read her notes real quick. There's some instructions here for me. Alright, so the last time they documented in your chart, they left some time to offer you, but they're all in the past, obviously.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna send a message to them. I'm gonna let them know that you're wanting to book that telephone screening.
Okay.
And then someone's gonna call you back with some offers, okay?
Okay, great. Thank you. And I'm free today because I'm not working today.
Okay, I'll mention that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Bye.
Bye. Alright, so again, they will be calling me back and hopefully they do this time. So we'll see. But I'm not going to stop trying. I'm literally going to call them every single day until I get a therapist and then start this therapy because it's important. My brain, really, I have so many negative thoughts about myself and I just need to fix that. Like, life is too short to be bogged down in this. And I just need to fix it so I can move on with my life and enjoy my life and have better relationships and better experiences and just not be so caught up in this negativity that's going on up here, you know? So that's something that I'm going to be working on. Okay, so as I'm editing this very video that you're watching right now, I finally changed the screen that said vision board. So in my previous videos, I was just putting up a title screen that said vision board. And now, I've been wanting to change that. I wanted to do something animated, but until I can figure out the animation part, whether that's going to be a stop motion thing, which I can do off the computer, or whether that's going to be something that I learn how to do on the computer. Hi, bulbs. Hi. That's sort of like what I envisioned for that segment, was just having something like animated for the vision board shot in between clips. Until then, I did finally just make something else on Canva, and I was looking up vision boards while I was creating this, and I came across some articles, and one said that vision boards do more harm than good. So basically what the article said was, like, there's nothing wrong with vision boards in itself, although I think the article did sound like it wanted to demonize vision boards. But here's the thing, the truth is there's nothing wrong with vision boards. It's just what's on your vision board that matters. So people who put their end goals on the vision board are more likely to fail because they're too focused on this end result instead of being focused on what it actually takes to get there. So imagining yourself doing the things that you need to do to get to where you want to be is actually more helpful because it gets you in a state of mind of doing those things. Versus just seeing the end result mentally, it doesn't really do anything for you because it's not helping you to, like, change anything about your current situation. It's not helping you to develop any sort of healthy habit. It's not helping you to get in the state of mind to do what needs to get done to get there. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. But that's the article I came across and I was like, you know what? That makes a lot of sense. It really does. And so I'm going to be changing my vision board, and my vision board isn't even done, but I'm definitely going to focus more on like actions. What actions I need to take in order to reach my goals from now on. I think that actually makes more sense instead of these like vague goals that you might see throughout this video. But we'll get there. Next video, we're gonna do the more specific action item oriented goals, okay? As for the series and my editing skills, well, I'm going to be downloading Adobe today. So this video that you're watching right now will hopefully be the last video that I will be editing on iMovie, and then we're moving on to bigger, better things. So let's see where the next week brings us, guys. Wish me luck, send me good vibes to get through all these things, and yeah. Hi, I'm calling to make an appointment to schedule my initial intake. Okay, me trying to get this footage. Like, me trying to get some footage. Today, we are deboning 5-ish pounds of chicken so that we can make it for the week to put in salads and be healthier, you know? Hi, I'm calling to schedule my initial intake to make an appointment with a therapist.
Chicken is nice.
Yeah. Hi, yeah, I'm calling for the initial intake to make an appointment with my therapist, with a new therapist.
Tell me?
Yep. Gotta get that B-roll. We are 8, 9, 10. It's been 6 hours since I called initially, and nobody has gotten back to me yet.